Hi guys, welcome to Crypto B101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency, trading and investment in general. And today we'll definitely be looking at what happened today, talking about the CPI, uh, the inflation decrease or fall off to about 7.1%, and that triggered the other commodities and stocks, and we saw the dollar index falling off. What are we going to see today? We need to check if the FOMC is going to affect it today or is going to continue to push the market upside. And also we're going to look at SBF case and other things relating to Binance, and we're going to check the chart out, and at the same time we're still going to look at the sentiment in the market. All of these are what we'll be checking out today on the show, so I don't expect you to go nowhere. Stick around. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. And right now we can see BTC is trading at 17,793 as I'm speaking to you right now, because we saw this movement out of the symmetric triangle yesterday. If you remember, I showed you to put your buy stop above 17,400 thereabouts and put your sell stop below 16,880, and the buy stop was activated for those of you that take the buy. I didn't actually take the buy because I was waiting to see if the market is going to recover so I can take a sell. So I got stop out, but that's what I plan to do. So what are we expecting today? We've seen the market ranging around this point. I'm going to come back right now and tell you where you need to get into the market or what we need to do, because we're expecting FOMC today, and that is going to move the market as well. We're expecting FOMC shortly in some hours time, so you do not want to just play with whatever that is going to happen today. So we're expecting FOMC today, and we know the last time, what did we see? The 400 was the previous was 3.5. We had 75 basis point increase in interest rate, and now what are we expecting today? We're expecting probably we're going to see 50 basis point, and we can see the forecast is now going to be 4.50. It's not going to be maybe 4.75. So if it's higher than expected or is lower than expected, that is going to trigger the market to where it's going. But you do not need to panic, because the chart will definitely show us what we need to do or where we need to place our trade. But before we check the chart, let's check out the news or stuff that have been making waves in the market. We all know massive Bitcoin volatility is expected today as US inflation CPI clocks at 7.1% for November, and now we'll be expecting the interest rate to come out later today, and we need to stick to that. And now Bitcoin, Ethereum and Dogecoin jump as CPI report shows cooling off. Yes, it's cooling off, but it's still on the high side, if you may ask me, because we can see the CPI is still above 7%. That is still high, and we're going to see a lot of things are coming up, and we're going to see what the Fed are going to do regarding the interest rate, or regarding what the interest is going to look like, or the projection when it comes to the statements that the Fed is going to make after they release the interest rate. And also we can see now Binance customer withdrawals exceed 3 billion in 24 hours, even though it comes out to say on Twitter, he's been saying, let me show you. It comes out to say on Twitter that the staff should be ready for a lot of stuff that is going to happen this week, but I don't know. You can see right here, he said, excuse me, Ford brought stress test, which in turn helps to build credibility for exchange that passes the test. If you want to hold your own coin, feel free to use at Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet still belongs to Binance, but it's centralized exchange. And also you can see here, it said FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, help us grow. Even though they are thoroughly annoying, you can FUD about someone without explicitly mentioning their name, which spread awareness. It also helps unite the supporters because it forms a common defense alliance. So there are a lot of things being saying, but I'm going to tell you, you still need to withdraw your money from what is exchanged. FTX started like this, Terra Luna Classic started like this, 3 Arrows started like this, and now Binance is still falling, and we don't know what's going to happen. We've seen so much money being withdrawn out of Binance within 24 hours. You can see about above 3 billion US dollars withdrawn out of in 24 hours. That is crazy. All right, now let's talk about FTX. FTX did its invoice expense over Slack and QuickBooks. New CEO John Ray testified or said it. And I think that is crazy because I don't know how you could be running a company and you are using Slack to whatever. Although we've seen it, someone already tipped already, but I think that is not good. And now that has now brought SBF to be denied bail. SBF has now been denied bail, and we fight extradition from the Bahamas, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen, though it doesn't want extradition. But I think that is what we're going to see, because it's been denied bail, and I think what it commit is too much and probably needs to face justice. But without saying that, we can now see now FTX is now one of the biggest financial fraud in America history. Prosecutor Damian Williams says in the court yesterday, when and you know SBF was supposed to testify yesterday, but now he was arrested, he couldn't do that. Is that now going to say it was a kind of plan, so he won't be able to testify, and he will say, oh, the reason why I couldn't testify was because he was arrested? But we're gonna see what is going to happen in the news in the nearest future. But right now, let's go back to the chart, or let's check out the economic calendar, because now we need to be waiting for this news, and they are very, very important. You understand? Though we have a lot of noise, we have a lot of things happening in the crypto space. Binance, FTX, Alameda Research, Caroline, and all of that are bringing forward into the space. But I believe we know where the market is going to move on to, and that's where that's what I want to discuss with you right now. Okay, now look at the chart right now from the higher time frame. We broke out of what I told you. If you watched my video earlier, I told you we have a break. We're gonna have a breakout, but I believe it should be a fake out. Then we're gonna see the market fall off. But how is this going to happen? Let's check this out. Yesterday, when the CPI came out, we can see the old news that came out wasn't good, and we saw the dollar index falling off, and that makes the other commodities, excuse me, that makes the other commodities and every other stock rise in value, even though they're retracing. And what we need to look at is not just this, we need to look at the overall, which is, if you look at this, the last one was 7.7 and now we have 7.1. That means inflation is cooling off, and that is good because we want inflation to cool down so the interest rate can reduce, and also we can have investors coming into the economy, create jobs and all of that, and the economy will start moving back. So now today we're expecting the FOMC, we're expecting it to be below 4.75. We're expecting it to be around 4.50. Anything that makes it above 4.50, we're going to see all these markets sell off. And that now brings us to the chart over here. Maybe it's now when we're going to see the charts now start falling off. So what you need to do today is very simple. What you need to do today is this. You know, we've seen a structure in a lower time frame creating itself. And now what you need to do, you need to put your sell stop below 17,630. Yeah, I think I'm right. Let me draw it nicely. Yeah, you need to put your sell stop below 17,600. And where do you need to put your buy stop? If the interest rate come out today and it's the forecast is good and is better than the actual, we're gonna see the market continue moving up. And if the actual is now better or more than the forecast, we're going to see the market fall off. So what I was expecting to do today is very simple, is what I told you yesterday, and I believe some of you that took the buy should be in profit. I said put your buy stop above here, your sell stop is the same thing we're going to repeat today. So where do we need to put our sell stop? We need to put our sell stop below 17,600, then our buy stop above 18,100. Once we break above 18,100, definitely we're going to see the market continue upward, and probably we're not going to see, or we're going to wait to see another sell-off. And you can see we have other block around here. See the other block around there. We have other block around 18,276 to 18,500. So I'm expecting if there will be any movement, the market will move up to that zone. Then we're not going to look for another sell or another short. So that's what you need to do today. If you are still in trade, I don't expect you to close your trade. You only need to close your trade if we break below 17,600. If you break below 17,600, we're now having a proper structure. And make sure you use your risk reward. Make sure you use your risk reward and trade with the amount you can afford to lose, so you do not lose your money. So if you took the trade yesterday, I bet you, and I know you're still in profit, but you need to get out of the trade if it breaks 17,600. And also maybe you can just wait. Let's see what the news will be like, but I know there's nothing that's going to be like than what we've seen. What I'm thinking is we're going to have 1, 2, 3, probably we're going to have this will be 4, then we'll see the market spike up to give us our 5 and fail to break this 18,500. And maybe that's where we're not going to see some movement. Then immediately we're going to see the market drop. So that's what we need to look at on the chart today. Buy stop above 18,100, sell stop below 17,600. So let's quickly check out ETH like we always do on the show. And ETH is the same thing. You know, I showed you this symmetric triangle yesterday. I told you the moment we break above 1,280, you should put a buy, or even 1,300, and you can see it was a buy, but now we have a recovery. The same thing is happening with BTC. Where do you now need to short ETH now? You need to short ETH below 1,300, and if you're still in profit, you can hold on to your profit, or if you want to take your profit, you take your profit when it breaks there, then you put another buy stop above 1,350. You can see the symmetric triangle also played out here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I told you when you have your 5, you need to wait for what we call pushback about 60%, and you can see exactly what played out. We have a pullback of about 0.61% and the market showed up. I said it on the show yesterday, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. You can subscribe right here, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of the greatness and what is happening on this show. That's that on ETH. Also, you can tell me or comment down in the comment section if you want me to actually analyze any coin, any project for you, and I'm going to do that. But right now, let's go back to the market watch and see what the market watch looks like. We can see now the market cap is now above 900 billion for the first time in a long time. But this is what I tell you, on the other side, it's still below 900 billion. So until both of them are above 900 billion, that is when I can tell you you can actually believe or accept we are now above 900 billion. So now one is above 900 billion, one is still below 900 billion, but the trading volume in the last 24 hours, you can see over here is 48 billion, and on the sister side is almost 60 billion. And why are we having these differences? I've told you is because of the kind of coin or whatever they listed on their website, and that is what is controlling it. But we all know BTC still remain at the number one dominance at 37.7, ETH at 17.5, and on the sister site, we can see 39.3 and 18.6, talking about BTC and ETH respectively. And you can see BTC is trending, PancakeSwap is trending, ARC is trending, and right now BTC is trading at 17,796, and it's been up for about close to 6% in the last 7 days and almost 3.5% in the last 24 hours. And right now, when you look at Ethereum, you can see Ethereum is trading at 1,310, and it's been up for about 7.38% in the last 7 days, 4.16% in the last 24 hours. Let's check Dogecoin. We all know I told you Dogecoin will fall. Now we saw Dogecoin to move high because of the news, but I believe all this things should fall off anytime soon. And now we can see Dogecoin has been down almost 6% in the last 7 days and 2.3 8% appreciation in the last 24 hours. And you can see some other coins are doing well, like Solana, Tron, Shiba Inu, and even we can see Avalanche ecosystem. Avalanche network is doing well because it's been up close to 7% in the last 24 hours and 3.76% in the last 7 days. Let's check out quickly the coin under or the project on that top 100. OP is now maintaining 101, ENST at 102, Helium at 103, Ravecoin at 104, and we can see SushiSwap at 108. And Stepping, the app that you make money when you're running, is now at 114, and Cardano at 118. And most of them have been appreciating and falling in love, talking about 7 days and 24 hours. But we cannot end the show without checking the overall NFT stats, talking about the top 10 top NFT collections. And you can see at number 1, CryptoPunk is sitting at number 1, Mutant APH at number 2, Other for the other side at number 3, Azuki at number 4, Bod APH at number 5, Clone X at number 6, and we can see Digitones at number 7, The Potatoes at number 8, Wrecked Guy at number 9, Fluff World maintaining number 10. I think Doodoo is full of top 10, but those are the top 10 NFT in case you might want to ask me. And do not forget, we're expecting the news to come up today, talking about the interest rate and the FOMC statement. The interest rate might move the market, and if the statement is hawkish or dovish, that also affect the market. So you need to be careful, and we need to wait for the press conference as well to know what we're going to do today. So that's that on the chart, and I think all of us needs to just embrace and watch out for the news that will be coming up today. But I've already told you what you need to do on the chart, and I think if you stick to that, you'll definitely be making some money for yourself. We've been right on this channel more than 99.9%, and you can check other episodes out to confirm what we're saying on the show. All right, now let's check out the fear and greed. The fear and greed index is sitting at 30%. Now we are sitting at fear, no more extreme fear. Is it going to continue to now become greed, to become extreme greed? We're going to see in the nearest future. And please, you need to be careful when you're taking your trade. Subscribe to the channel, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of this greatness going on in the space. Let's check out okay, now shout out to our sponsors. Instacash FX for sponsoring the show. If you want to trade Bitcoin, you want to buy Bitcoin, you can check their rate out. You can contact them over here, or you can contact them on all their social media handle at Instacash FX1, and you can place your order. And also, if you want to learn or know how to trade, you might want to come to Training Ryan, and you can apply for free training, and I bet you will not regret doing that. So that's what I have for you on today's show. And if you enjoyed the show, you might want to subscribe, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can enjoy all this great content we're bringing for you. We all know FTX has been denied the bail. Binance withdrawal keeps rising, and is it going to be the fall of Binance? We're still going to address that on the next episode of this great show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. Until I catch you on another wonderful episode, I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, and I'm signing out with this FOMC. We pray we see good thing coming up today, and I believe we're going to see the market move to the right direction I've predicted. Till I catch you on another episode of this show, please stay out of trouble, stay safe, trade with the amount you can afford to lose, and do not over leverage. Use the risk reward, and I'll see you when I see you. My name is Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, and it's peace out.